Sometimes you just gotta be a frog, you.
Yeah. We're 6 minutes late.
Oh, at least.
Yeah, we're 6 minutes late.
And if they hit any of the links that would have taken them to the other one, they're not gonna find it because why, YouTube? Why? Why did you make everything harder? So how long are we gonna sit here before we start talking?
Well, oh my goodness.
Hmm?
Those are some of the things that people send me sometimes. Okay, let's see. Does it show that we're live? No, it's not showing that we're live.
Because we don't exist.
Oh, there we go. There's that one.
Hey.
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 Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Share. Copy link.
Hi.
There we go.
Okay, 2 minutes in, we should at least do the intro for the people who are seeing this later.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm just me.
Hi, and I'm Ralgash.
Today I'm a frog, so that's how my life is going.
And I'm Ralgash, as usual. My earring is upside down.
We need to get like a tabletop mirror or something.
There we go.
I don't have anything actually planned. Like, we have nothing to do while we wait. I think I have a cat hair at my nose somewhere.
Oh no.
Okay, I think I got it.
And turn off the sound. Sorry, I won't be able to hear you.
Comment in the chat.
Yeah.
Or below.
Keep it clean.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's a Wednesday night, so like there's probably going to be nobody. And I'm kind of okay with that. I'm really just here because I can't edit. And I wanted something to be up so we don't get completely kicked off the algorithm because
My hair is getting long.
it is. My hair keeps falling out. We really should do that hair video soon, realistically.
Yeah, before you lose all your hair.
Yep.
I don't think it'll make my hair much straighter. I do have really thick, heavy hair though.
I want to see what happens to your hair if you don't brush it. No, just wash it and then instead of like rubbing it like this, just like crunch your hair in the towel, like scrunch it.
Yeah.
And like crunch it up. I just want to see what it would look like.
All right.
I think you probably have some really cute curls hiding in there.
Yeah. Well, underneath I have really curly hair.
I'm telling you, man, scrunch and then don't brush it. If you really desperately need to detangle, get one of those like I don't know what the actual term for it is. It's like one of those little combs that it like square and then it's got like a little handle, but like the prongs are like far apart. Get a wide tooth comb and like untangle it. Don't just like rip through it. I give advice on curly hair like I don't have the straightest of straight hair that's ever straighted. Eventually, we're gonna do a video where we like change hairstyles. I'm gonna curl mine. She's gonna flatten hers. It's gonna be hilarious. But I haven't had 3 days in a row to film that. It says there's a person.
Where?
Did you leave it on? Like, is it just playing on your phone? Or is there actually a person?
Oh, no, it's not playing on my phone.
Hi, person.
Hi. Who's there?
Okay, scare him away. We got this real bad habit of scaring people away. Oh, you be our friend. And God.
Probably. No, they're still there.
Still there. Nice.
Still there.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah, I really wish I had thought of something for us to be doing other than just feeling like a frog.
Sometimes she feels like a frog. Sometimes she don't.
Some people turn into socks. I can't afford Roots clothing, so I'm a frog.
Ribbit.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yes, I like doing animal impressions. So yeah, we had a little bit of a difficult time getting on here tonight. We couldn't find where the live stream was that we had set up so that we could go live. Like we found it, but there was no spot where we could just take it and go live.
There was an error message, so yay YouTube for the error message.
Yeah.
And making everything harder. They're transitioning from Studio Classic to Studio Beta. And I hate it. So smile and nod and say thank you, master. Although we're not getting paid, so screw you, hippie.
Yeah. Oh, somebody disappeared and somebody came back. Oh, there's two somebodies now.
Yay, hi.
They brought back a friend.
I won't be your friend, but this guy might. In response, will you be our friend? So yeah.
So YouTube has become more difficult to use. Yeah.
But that's not what happened to Sunday's video.
Yeah.
So we're like 9 minutes in. I know there are people watching right now, and I truly do appreciate that you were here and that you were watching. And if you actually like comment and stuff, and we'll talk, it's all cool. But there are people who are going to be watching this later, and I don't want them to have to sit through an hour of us doing nothing before people start like commenting, and it actually gets interesting, like last time. Was it last time? The time before. Anyway, so I guess I'll just get into why we're here.
Yeah.
I went to the emergency room on Saturday evening. So on Sunday, there was no video. Not that there wasn't going to be a video, it's just that I didn't want to deal with life. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. Just like, I have really bad anxiety, and interacting with anyone freaks me out. So, and then having to deal with like hospitals and germophobia, and it was exhausting. So it's not that I like didn't want to deal with life anymore. It's just like an expression for wanting to like curl up under the covers and just like be exhausted. exhausted, you know? I didn't mean to say it like that. I heard it when it came out of my mouth. Sorry.
Hi, chicken nuggets.
Hi.
Mm-mm.
So, I forgot what I was saying. Right. Exhausted. Hospital. Video.
Anxiety.
Stupid anxiety. The biggest thing though is that when I was there, they had to take blood. I don't like needles. I don't like needles. According to the nurse, my vein doesn't like needles, and I'm sorry. Warning, graphic. My vein exploded. So I don't know if you can. It's so much better today than it was yesterday. My fingers were like purple. Anyway, so it's been kind of hard to like use a mouse or hold a makeup brush. So
Ergo, the reason she's not wearing any makeup.
I am actually wearing lipstick. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. But yes, that's why I'm not all full glam today. I just can't be holding things right now. So as soon as my hand is better, we'll start uploading again. I'll be editing. I might get you to help me tonight. Just finish off the Tokyo Treat one, so that we can get that up and out on this coming Sunday.
Okay.
Hi. Okay, so that's really everything I wanted to say. I was just about hanging out with anyone. Is there anybody out there?
Is there anybody out there?
Pink Floyd songs.
Yes. I have the DVD.
I have the VHS because you gave it to me when you got the DVD.
Yep. Like, I got the DVD now. I don't need the VHS.
I'm a nerd in the way that I actually appreciate that I have a VHS. Yeah.
So I don't know what to talk about.
Me either. Like I said, I'm just here to explain why there's no videos, and so that there's a placeholder so that YouTube doesn't kick us off the algorithm,
Yeah.
and just
But
letting people know that.
just so as people realize that you can't do any editing for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be too long. It's for you guys. It's not going to seem like very long because, like I said, if you can help me just finish off the Tokyo Treat, and that'll go up on Sunday, and by then it'll be healed up.
Yeah,
I hope. Yeah. You ever had a vein explode?
in my eye. Happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the veins in your eyes actually veins, or are they
blood vessels?
How is that different? I didn't get to take biology.
One smaller.
Please. Is that it?
I think that's all it is.
If you know, please comment.
Yeah. Comment the differences. What is the difference between an artery, a blood vessel, and a vein?
Do they all explode evenly? I don't do needles well. I could probably tell the story of the hilarious. Oh god. No. I don't do needles well. I'm almost 100% sure that this only happened because I flinched.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to flinch. I don't do it on purpose. But you know how they're all like, oh no, you don't feel it? I feel it, okay? I feel it. Hi.
Hello. Not sure what that says.
I have no idea. But hi.
Hello.
Thank you. Yeah. We didn't even have any like candy kits left to do. I think we did
Well, there's one
one. Yeah.
all by its lonesome.
Mm. I don't know if I really want to do that one.
Lots of stuff is
So
behind
much
us.
stuff. Oh, the stuff. Let's see. We got. Can you use Lampy the Unlit Lamp? And Pikachu. We got some sharks. I don't even know where to start this background tour. We have 4 shelves of FNAF, if anyone was curious. No.
We wish. Yeah.
No, we used to do subscription box unboxings, so we have a lot of stuff from that. And I'm just obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, so that's where those came from. Mostly like presents and like birthday gifts and stuff like that. Nope.
No. We don't sell anything. We just come on here and have fun.
Before you say we don't sell anything, we're getting the $1 from that guy that's buying the 3 sets of whatever.
Oh yeah,
do we have
that's
anything
true.
else? Because we might be selling stuff.
Yeah, if you can find us.
Well, what's the website? Give the information.
It's on
Buy
Kijiji.
things. Buy things.
It's on Kijiji.
Okay. None of it's good. We kept all the good stuff. But hey.
Yeah. But there are some people they like the
I mean, it's all about like what you want.
We're in Canada.
Canada's awesome. The fact that I can't say Canada's awesome with a straight face.
No, it's just a bunch of thoughts that went through my head. I have a strange brain. Speaking of wondering if things are close by or not. It's a certain place to get herbs.
Mm-hmm.
And they got Scotch peppermint, and I want to get Scotch peppermint. But they're so far away. It's a long drive.
Where are they? Like Toronto or?
It's an hour out. Yeah.
When a Canadian says an hour out, they mean out into like nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
If we're not telling you that it's a city or like direct street names, we mean nothing.
Yeah, it's
trees, bunch of rocks.
There's
all the fresh water in the world.
There's lots of farms along the way. Like you'll see a farm, and then you're driving along, and you're like, oh boy, I hope I don't run out of gas. Yeah. And then you see another farm, you're like, okay. Made it to another farm. Yeah.
I just like that in most places that aren't Europe. I don't know, we're talking about like places and the emptiness. And I just every time I think about like how big Canada is compared to the rest of the world and like places that are so big, I remember that we can fit the entirety of England in our little lake. It just breaks my brain sometimes to just stop and think about that. All of England in the baby pool. When I say that, I mean like our Great Lakes, because we have a bunch of Great Lakes. I can't even name them all because I suck at school.
Those Ontario.
Well, yeah, obviously Ontario.
And there's
the pollution depends on where you're standing. Because I can promise you, on the right day in the middle of Toronto, it can feel like you're standing in China.
Yeah.
I can't actually say that for real because I've never been to China, but I've heard other people say it, and they have been. So.
But there are a lot of places in Canada where the populations are very small.
Mm-hmm.
like the Yukon and
When I was a
certain
kid, my
places.
grandparents lived in a place small enough to be considered a village. So, sorry, I cut you
That's okay.
off.
All your cousins are in Toronto?
Nice.
Mm.
Toronto's a pretty cool place. It's not the end all and be all of Canada. Don't come here and be like, Toronto is what Canada is. Because it is, but it also isn't. There's a lot of idiots in the city.
Yeah.
So drive like an hour out any direction, and that's Canada.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. Canada, like when you go to Toronto, it's a little bit 50-50 as to whether people are nice or not.
Yeah.
Right? And you'll find the people that are super nice that'll give you the shirt off their back and they'll, if you need directions or whatever, they'll walk with you to the place.
And then there are tourists.
Yeah. And then there's tourists who don't know where they're going either. So yeah, maybe you could find it together using a GPS or a smartphone.
That's a very Canadian way of thinking. Like, let's find it together.
Yeah, let's find it together.
Yeah, I've known people who have come here even just to visit and think that Toronto is Canada and decide that they hate it because it's very much a big city.
Yeah.
Pick of any big city in the world, and it's very much like that depending on where you're standing.
Go to a smaller place or go a little further out, like not Scarborough, maybe Hamilton.
Scarborough, from what I understand, isn't as bad as it used to be.
No, but there's Hamilton, Burlington. Burlington actually wouldn't be too bad.
Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah. Well, all the shopping you can do out there.
Mm-hmm.
Stratford. Stratford's a
You
nice
should always
place.
go to Stratford.
Yes.
Stratford is beautiful.
Oh yeah, especially during the Stratford Festival.
If you like Shakespeare, it's all about that.
Yeah. Get to take in a few plays.
Niagara's beautiful. Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah.
Highly recommend seeing that if you ever come.
Yeah, especially the tourist area.
Even if you don't come here, look it up. It's beautiful. Good. Everyone come.
Do you have a sponsor already, or? All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. They'll help show you around and get you acclimated to Canada. There's different places too, like that'll help you with finding your way around and getting you into the educational system, because you might want to look at that as you come into Canada. Like you probably
education is very important.
Yeah. So if you're coming in at 17 or whatever, you can maybe go to university or college on a scholarship. Yeah. Become a doctor.
Yeah, we need some of those.
Yeah, we need more doctors in the world. Like lots.
Come and be a psychiatrist.
Yeah. Psychiatrist, pain specialist, addiction specialists, all kinds.
Oh, even just physiotherapy.
Yeah.
Nothing copyrighted. So you say that, but paying slightly higher taxes results in things like
healthcare,
free healthcare,
free school,
yeah,
scholarships.
School. Yeah. So it's the taxes are high, but the benefits from the taxes, as long as you have a government who knows how that works, sorry, then yeah, it works in a way. Yeah. As long as we all work together, we got this.
Yeah, it all pays off in the end, what the taxes do.
I gotta tell everyone in Canada how much I truly do appreciate your taxes. Because, like I said, I had to go to the hospital. It was terrifying, and I didn't have to pay for it, which is the reason I went.
Yeah.
So, I can't ever imagine being in a place that doesn't have socialized healthcare.
Yeah.
Or ever being the kind of person that would like not pay taxes for that purpose. Yeah. Again, not free, socialized. Slightly different. Because you pay the taxes, so you are paying for it, but you're not paying at the time that you have a horrible emergency that would like stress you. God, do Americans really just not go to the hospital because they can't?
A lot of them
I've heard that that's a thing that happens. I know
they
you're not
will
American,
let themselves be sick until they die, rather than go to the hospital, because they're like, oh, I'll just get over it, and they don't realize how sick they are because they're not going to see a doctor because it costs them money out of their own pocket. They can't afford it, and from what I'm seeing, they're trying to pull the same thing here. They're trying to privatize healthcare and that, and a lot of people are saying no.
They have said that for years, and it's never happened because we are Canadians, and we're not going to let that fly.
Yeah.
Most Canadians can't. Like, look at a baby. How are you going to tell a baby they can't go to the emergency room because their parents don't make enough money? Baby.
Yeah, it is really sad. Americans are suffering. And it's a rich country too. It's completely unnecessary. They put more money into their Department of Defense than they should. Right? They should spread it out a little more, like maybe research projects and things like that. You know, maybe looking at solving problems instead of just reacting to problems. Things like that would save a lot more money than what they're spending it on. And some of the ridiculousness I've heard of, like $1 million toilet seats and things like that. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, don't get me started on the bourgeoisie.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of money is misspent. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. For the most part. I mean, there are jerks everywhere.
Yeah, you're going to get jerks. There are going to be some jerks here.
We have bastards. We have racists. Sort of.
Yeah.
They usually get shot down pretty quick.
Yeah. Dragged out and beaten.
Yeah. But they do exist.
Yeah, they do exist. They're usually pretty smart about keeping their mouths shut.
Yeah, it's not perfect here. It's just...
almost. It's almost utopian. It's getting there. Yeah. And there's certain things legal here that aren't legal anywhere else. Yep.
Well, I mean, they are legal other places. They're just not necessarily legal in the United States of America, which is basically where we compare everything to, because, like, they're right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, cocaine is not legal.
No.
No, certain hard drugs are not legal. Like you can grow poppies, but you can't harvest the opium out of the poppies. You have to throw it all in the garbage. You know, things like that.
Opium, cocaine, heroin. We all stopped selling these things in pharmacies in like the 1900s?
1942.
There you go. But being able to grow the poppies but not actually do anything with them? Or that we got rid of all these drugs in the 40s. Is it really the 40s?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about botany. You're going to have to explain about poppies. I mean, not necessarily explain about poppies.
Well, it's
like, as far as it goes,
it's the pod that's left over
now.
after the flowers flowered. You take it and you do something where you mash it down and harvest the opium out of it.
heard that if you eat like a poppy seed bagel every day for a week, then you'll test positive.
Yes, you will. You will test positive, and I don't think it's every day. I think all you have to do is eat it and get it tested about 8 hours later.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think poppies are pretty.
Yeah, they are. Oh yeah. Where we live, there's quite a few.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not like immediately immigrated, like 2-3 generations. Like we're all from somewhere.
Yeah. Like in our area alone, there's like I don't know how many different churches or places of worship. Is a better way to term it.
We're in the GTA.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure covers the entirety of Southern Ontario.
Yeah.
Because there's Toronto, and then there's the mega cities version of Toronto, which like engulfed like several towns around. So that's still Toronto, and then there's the towns around that. I think we stopped somewhere just before Niagara. So, sure, in Toronto. Greater Toronto area.
But as I was saying, we have a lot of different places of worship. So anybody that comes, they have a place to go. Right? We've got like 3 mosques, and we've got, like, I think 2 Catholic churches nearby.
Is it only 2?
Yeah, I think so.
And there's a bunch of like Presbyterians and Anglicans.
Yeah, and then there's different schools.
What's that one where it's like everybody and you don't need to be religious to go there? Because we got some of those too.
Yeah, we got United churches too. Yeah.
Wiccan covens aren't that hard to find. Like we got it all.
Yeah. Just spring up wherever. It's great. Like anytime you want to explore something for a day, you just figure out what day of the week that place of worship is open and show up. No, you don't have to be.
There are other things to do other than.
But it's still fun though, popping up on different people's occasions and enjoying.
People like crashing weddings.
Kind of like that.
But crash the wedding.
Eid's pretty good, man. Come on. All that food at the end of Eid.
See, that's what I was gonna say about Toronto and Canada. We have so much food. If you want to explore like a culture, eat their food.
Yeah.
And we have all the foods.
Make friends with somebody who's from a different culture than you, and then invite yourself over for dinner.
Just walk into any restaurant. A majority of our ethnic-themed restaurants are actually people who eat that every day, like people from that.
Yeah.
Every time I say something like this, I sound like I'm like, what?
You guys have all the cultures.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. We got it all. It's great. I can walk down the street and I can have like a roti, it's beef roti or a chicken roti, right? And then I can walk to another spot and have falafel. Yeah. Oh, falafel!
Oh my god!
That there's this one place that makes really good falafel.
And a wrap with the pickled turnip. Sorry. But yeah, we have all the foods, and it's fun learning about the food because you learn about the culture too. Mm-hmm. I can't see that far.
I love multicultural. I don't know why would anyone hate it.
Right? That's so Canadian. Just the completely not understanding how someone drive past someone in a ditch and not help them.
Yeah.
You probably don't know that story. What video did I tell that story in? Probably things you should know about Canada. Yeah.
But
it breaks people's brains that we do things like stop and help and have conversations and discuss culture and different cultures and how they're different and why they're different. And it's cool because education.
Unfortunately, people are scared of replacement. No, it's just everyone in Canada came from a different culture at some point, right? And it's just a different group of people every every time. And yes, people are afraid of change, and this causes them to react. They're like, oh no, they're going to come and take all the jobs, and
I think
all that sort of thing. And it's the thing, you got to look back through history. Did people that come take all the jobs? No, they didn't. So a lot of them created new jobs, started new businesses, right? Made inventions. Yeah.
some of the resistance in Canada for all the immigration isn't the immigration itself, it's the mass influx and not having the particular infrastructure in place needed.
Yeah.
But so if you meet someone in Canada who's like against immigration, it's not necessarily immigration itself, it can be the policy of too much too fast. And I can please, blah. And I can tell you that moving someone from one tent to another does not help anyone in the middle of winter. It's a thing that happened. Look it up, Montreal. So, I don't know.
80% of Americans are either third or second generation immigrant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Yeah, I myself am Irish, Scottish, Mohawk, French, and what did I miss? Irish, Scottish, French, English.
My DNA results say that I'm English, very English, and Scottish, and English. I could be any whiter if I tried. No, wait, I don't have enough Irish to be the whitest of whites, but I'm pretty white.
Yeah.
But even white people came from England, Scotland, Ireland, Scandinavia. Ain't nobody from here but you.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit of the Mohawk. You're like, yeah, here's a piece of me from here. Yeah.
What's it say?
God, even Native Americans came from South Asia.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, actually, if you really want to get technical, we all came from some part in Africa, from what research has said. Right? We just eventually branched out to different places and found our way around before the land's all separated.
And we all started as the same species.
Yeah.
We all finched out.
Yeah, we were all the same people.
I see humans exactly the same way that I see Darwin's finches. Because everyone is different depending on where they're from.
Yeah.
But we're all the same species.
Yeah.
It's not like we're actually different. A finch is still a finch, even if its beak's slightly more curved. Just my skin is a different color than yours doesn't mean that we're actually different.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I remember one little kid saying to me something along the lines of how much he liked people because everyone being different, it was like looking at a bouquet of flowers. Mm-hmm. Made it even more beautiful, the fact that all the flowers were different.
That's cute.
It depends. There are grocery stores that put on really good sales, and you watch the flyers. There's a website too called Flip, which stores a lot of flyers for different grocery stores, and you catch the sales. However, if you do fall on hard times, there are places like food banks, right? And they'll help you out every once in a while. They'll give you like a few grocery bags of food to take home, and you don't have to pay them for it. It's all donated by people that can afford to buy the food. So everything works around in a circle, right? It's either you find it affordable or you pay for the more premium stuff.
And things that are cheap versus expensive are actually going to change province by province.
Yeah.
So, like in the East Coast, lobster's actually really cheap because they don't eat those mud bugs. Whereas out west, beef is cheaper because cows are everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. That's where cowboys come from.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it depends on where you're standing as to what something costs.
Yeah.
And yeah, just look for the bargains, I guess, and
Oh
sales.
yeah, become a good bargain hunter. Become a good chopper. But nobody goes hungry here.
Wow.
They do, but until they finally get help. But
Wow. Canada's not perfect, but we're pretty great.
yeah. But I mean, if you walk outside and you walk up to somebody and you tell them you're hungry, chances are they might buy you something to eat. That's what I'm saying.
That
I've
depends
seen it
entirely
happen.
on where you're standing.
Yeah.
Because I know places where you're going to get beat up for that. And I also know places where, yes, they would feed you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Student? Are you going to come as a student or?
Just come and visit. Just come.
Yeah, student. Awesome.
We like visitors too.
Become a doctor. We need more.
So your companies become doctors.
Well, one of my nieces is a nurse. Oh, you're a pharmacist. That's a good start. That's an excellent start. You can study into different areas of pharmacy as well, like maybe herbalism too. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Not to sell anything, right? But and they're not paying me to, but there is a website that's very good. There's actually a couple of websites. Let me see if I can find the other one. Now, the first website is Coursera, COURSERA.org, and you can study all kinds of things on there, and you can get certificates and whatnot, and it's not very expensive. Now, the other one is it. Just going to look it up just to see if I've got the right name for it. Yes, okay. There's another one called University of the People that you can look up, and it offers quality degree, tuition free, and online.
Have you actually taken courses from these places?
I'm taking a course from Coursera,
Okay.
right, and I'm doing it for free, which means I won't get the certificate unless I pay for it. However, what I can do is explain to them that I am on ODSP and they'll help pay for my certificate for me. Yeah. So you could apply for scholarships and that. You just explain your situation. But I really enjoy Coursera. That one's the best built website. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Mm-hmm. You'd be amazed what you can learn on there. You just type in different things and it comes up.
Do the free ones though.
Yeah, do the free stuff. You can always study the stuff for free, and then when you get into school, right, you can take your knowledge.
Knowledge is one of those things that no one can ever take away from you.
Yeah, yep. Knowledge is power.
It's true.
Yep.
Sorry. Online courses and that. And I just remembered the vet tech course that I took. Online course. Took a vet tech certificate course. And I didn't actually use it right away. So a lot of the actual real important stuff got replaced with useless stuff. But what I totally remember, it's very important. If your dog or cat eats their stitches and their guts fall out, you need to wrap it in a moist towel and go to the vet. This is what stuck. Not like how to take blood pressure or like which veins go where, any kind of anatomy. Nope. Nope. Don't let them eat their insides. That's what stuck.
Oh wow, yeah, I can see that happening too.
Also, if their eyeballs fall out, it's very important to just wrap again, moist paper towel if you can. So
Yeah,
yep. See, that one I actually had to remember because remember Oz had the buggy eyes.
yeah.
So there was always that slight possibility of one of them
She was
popping
so
out.
cute.
Oh.
Oh, I miss her.
Yeah. I was watching Simon and Martina, and they were talking about their dog Spudgy, who recently passed away, and Martina started crying, and I really desperately wanted to type something like Ozzy's entire life story.
Mm.
And then the explanation is like, I still cry too. It never gets better.
No.
You just make room for a new puppy.
Well, when Tosh goes, I'm going to take a break from owning a pet for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money and it's a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to spend time with them and you got to play with them.
You constantly wake up with a cat in your face.
Well, Tosh can no longer get up on the bed, right? So he comes up beside
Mm-hmm.
me and puts his nose in my face.
I've never been a doctor, so I don't really know how to schedule
No.
or like balance doctor versus personal life. I mean, I'm sure it's possible. People do it every day, but I don't have any advice for it.
My advice is to prioritize what you're doing, right? And if you're going to become a doctor, it's some intense studying. As far as I know, it's about 8 years, right? And but it's worth it in the end. And there's always new stuff coming out that you can learn along the way. But if your friends are taking up too much of your time and interfering with your studies, that's when you prioritize and say, listen, I got to take a break from our friendship. It's not like I don't like you or anything, but I need to study. So I'll get back to you when I'm done.
I've had friends that would help me study, just like quiz me on stuff, and then we'll go for dinner or whatever.
Yeah. Sometimes you get friends that are very needy.
Yeah. True friends will let you study if you need to.
I got really good friends.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
So do I.
I wonder who all's watching us, because I see there's 2 people there. Sometimes there's 3. It's like
probably just people clicking through.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how the analytics work.
What does this do? Nothing. No.
No, we can't like ourselves. Unfortunately.
What is this?
I think that just collapses it.
Okay.
What?
Shows who the participants are.
Okay. That seems kind of pointless.
Well, it has been really nice talking to you guys. Unfortunately, I have to go now, so bye and thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And welcome to Canada when you come.
It's nice talking to you.
Yep. We're going to get a new Canadian. We're going to get a new Canadian.
Even if it's just for a little while.
Yep.
Make sure to bring your food.
Yeah, bring your food.
Truly one of the greatest things about this country.
I think falafel actually comes from India, but I'm not sure. So I've seen it in Greek places too. Oh, falafel. Mm. Where does it come from? Does it come from India or Iraq or any place like that? Falafel for sure. India. Oh, okay.
Alrighty. See, learned something.
Yeah, I feel
knowledge.
like falafel. I feel like falafel now.
I don't have any falafel, but I do have pickled turnip.
Ah.
I was gonna put it in a rice ball with some seaweed and a little here, maybe pickled turnip. Because Canada, and that's the kind of thing we do. Take this food and this food and this food and Canadian something.
Poutine.
Oh, poutine.
Oh, poutine. Have you tried Nuki poutine?
Which one is that?
It's the one with dressing on it, turkey dressing or whatever.
No.
No?
I really like normal poutine, to be honest.
But Jewish have the best falafel ever.
I do not know the religion of the falafel that I have eaten in the past. But yeah, Jewish food is really good.
Any food is really good, pretty much.
All the food is good. Yep. Stretching hurts. Oh. Ah, that actually did hurt. It hit the back of my hand.
Oh. Oh, poor just me.
Still better than it was.
You can't really see it that well in this light, but there's a bruise.
Yeah, you can. Comparison?
Well, yeah, the comparison, but there's a bruise.
Right here. Because sometimes people's veins explode when you try to take blood out of them.
Oh no. Why would they take them out of your hand?
Because these ones are useless.
Oh.
Am I telling this story time now? Should I? I kind of want to keep it for its own story time, but I might as well explain it to you.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I had a doctor who was a fucking sadist or something. And she decided that I wasn't actually sick. I just didn't really want to go to school. Her reasoning was that I was never sick in the summer, and, I quote, half the time I went in there, I didn't have strep throat. My goodness, that's specific, wouldn't you say? So she would like order unnecessary tests and like wiggle the needles around in my veins, and she liked to stab the back of my throat with the swab when you're trying to take cultures. Without ever thinking that perhaps, just maybe, it's not that I wasn't sick in the summer, but I wasn't there in the summer. Oh, what a concept. Because I wasn't. I would go and stay with my grandparents in the summer in a small town. And when you're sick in a small town, you either drink whatever Aunt Gladys is trying to give you, or you go to the hospital. That's how that works. So the psycho doctor never bothered to ask any questions, just decided on her own that I was faking it. I'd still love to know how 10-year-old fakes a positive strep culture. Just saying. Half the time I was sick. And strep throat, she only ever went for strep throat because my throat hurt, so it had to be only strep throat. That's the only explanation. So, doctor I saw directly after her immediately ordered surgery. I got my tonsils out, and hey, my strep throat went away. So that's why these veins and these ones, you can't use them. You have to go for my hands, and it makes them explode.
You didn't use a baby needle on you?
No, I didn't think to tell her to use a baby needle. I remembered to tell her to take it from my hand, but I forgot about the baby needle.
Ow. See, I'm a big suck. I always go for the baby needle. The blood comes out nice and easy, right? But
yeah, see, the blood doesn't come out nice and easy for me.
It does for me, but I'm a big baby when it comes to the needle. I'm like, no, stay away.
I threw up like a lot. She's got my hand and she's trying to take blood. She's got this thing, and I'm trying not to look because I know I can't handle this sort of thing. And then she told me that the vein exploded, and I yarfed.
Was it like that? Oh, the vein exploded.
No, because she knew I wasn't feeling well. She's like, oh God. Because I just had to look away. I'm one of those people. I usually have to lay down.
Yeah.
She wouldn't let me lay down though, because it was the time. So anyway, um, yeah, she's come here and she's like, whoa, whoops, okay. Well, the vein, I don't know if it's actually exploded. I don't remember the term that she used, but it looked like it exploded. So that's what I'm saying. And she said it so calmly and so nicely. And my response of, oh God, what does that mean? Was met by, that's okay. You're just going to have a little bit of a bruise.
Yeah.
So she was so nice. I hate needles. So anyway, I guess just to finally recap, this is why this is a video and why I didn't upload on Sunday.
And why there might not be some uploads for a little bit.
Yeah. Because this is my editing hand.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it hurts.
It really does. Although it's not shaking as bad as it was.
Yeah.
I do still feel crazy every time I look at it. But anyway, I kind of second that. I guess we've been here for an hour.
Yeah.
I've said what I had to say and had a beautiful conversation.
Yes, that was fun.
It's like, this has got to be the best live stream we've ever done.
Yeah.
That's sad. Anyway, why did I think I could clap? That was stupid. Show off.
Well, I'm just for both of us.
Okay. Anyway, so like this if you like this.
Comment.
Subscribe for new videos. Sure. When this heals up.
Twice a week, usually. But for now, there might be a brief hiatus until things are fixed.
I'll do my best, but if it hurts, I'm sorry.
Yeah. If it goes too long, we'll just do another one of these.